You know, I would say normally this was like a clickbait kind of thing, but I mean, people have been whining about the Switch 2 ever since it was announced. The fact that the game prices, you're pretty much getting the same quality game as the Switch, but now it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna raise it by like $10, $20. So people are kind of mad, but Nintendo fans are pissed. Mario Kart World Direct fails to impress. Mario Kart World looks great, but is it $80 great? Well, I mean, it's Mario Kart, so probably. I mean, I don't think there's really been a bad Mario Kart. Um, Mario Kart Worlds finally has been revealed in full and visually, and it's undeniably polished. It looks great. The environments are vibrant, character animations are crisp, and the courses showcase Nintendo's signature charm. From dolphins riding dolphins to a cow character that somehow stole the show, there is plenty to smile about in this whimsical racing update. But once the nostalgia fades, a question lingers in the air, louder than the damn blue shell on the final lap. Why does this game cost $80? And more importantly, why can't it be on the original Nintendo Switch as a dual release? Which would make sense. I mean, Twilight Princess was a dual release. It was released on GameCube and the Wii. So, other games like Breath of the Wild, it was released on I think the Wii U and also the Switch. So, you know, they do it sometimes. And Mario Kart being Mario Kart, it's like, you know, um, despite how good it looks, Mario Kart World doesn't feel like a significant leap forward from the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, visually or mechanically. In fact, there's a valid argument to be made that, apart from a few new characters and costumes, it's hard to distinguish from its Wii U or early Switch predecessor. Nintendo's decision to make it exclusive to the Switch 2 isn't about performance limitations, it's about control. Sweet, glorious control. By locking it to their new hardware, Nintendo not only is nudging you toward purchasing their latest system, but also justifies their steeper price tag without offering a $60 option for legacy Switch users. And like the Switch 2 isn't going to be that much more powerful than the Switch. I mean, it's Nintendo. It's Nintendo. They know how to make great games. But when it comes to, hardware and all that, they're like a generation or two behind. So, but you know, Nintendo gonna Nintendo. This whole tactic going on here isn't new for the company. It's becoming increasingly blatant. Where once Nintendo would throw a free game with a major purchase, now they expect customers to shell out $80 for a racing title that, while fun, doesn't radically innovate. Added to the cost of the new console and a subscription just to play with friends, and you're staring down at a 500 plus investment for what it is. At its core, still Mario Kart. The direct presentation itself did little to ease concerns, with what many had probably hoped would be a deep dive explaining new mechanics or surprising content ended up feeling like a glorified extended trailer. Fans were left amused and bewildered as Nintendo reiterated basic information like confirming Mario is. What? That Mario is going to be playable in Mario Kart? I'm at a loss for words. I never thought that Mario would be playable in Mario Kart. This is a huge win for gamers. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you. Without that information, we never would have known that Mario, the mascot of Nintendo, would be playable in Mario Kart. Oh, praise Nintendo. While skimming past the sort of meaningful upgrades that help justify the price. I'm going to take a look at the trailer after this. There were moments of charm throughout the reveal, to be fair. Quirky item returns, like the Mega Mushroom. I love the Mega Mushroom. Funny mission snippets, and the announcement that Rainbow Road is locked behind full completion, which, I mean, honestly, it should be. I mean, that is the definitive, like, final sort of race, you know, and it's been that way for so long. Rainbow Road is always like the finale, which, you know, is very magical, is very, you know, whimsical, and from the very beginning, from, you know, like the very basic looking Rainbow Road in Mario Kart Super, you know, on the Super Nintendo, to what we kind of come to expect from, you know, Mario Kart on, you know, the Nintendo 64. Rainbow Road is the finale, a culmination of, you know, the game. You know, your a final track. But none of it is felt revolutionary. In fact, the most unifying moment in the chat wasn't about a game feature at all, but the whole random cow appearance had viewers immediately fall in love with, further highlighting how little of substance was actually delivered. Ultimately, Mario Kart was a solid, safe, and well-crafted entry in the series, but Nintendo, banking on exclusivity and legacy brand power to drive early sales while withholding any kind of meaningful innovation, sends a clear message. It's not about whether the game could run on the original Switch, it's that they don't want it to, and that, more than anything, explains the $80 price tag. Because they can. I mean, it's a company. Yeah, that's just what they do. That's just what they do. But let me go ahead and check this out. All right, so here's the Mario Kart World Direct.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But
aim for first? You know what? No. I've always dreamt of being in last place. Take that, Nintendo.
why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go! Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street. drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Salty Speedway, and make a splash around the city's canals. Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak. Just don't slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater. And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory, Peach Beach, Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where...
Okay, so you get the basic idea. I mean, it looks nice. The courses look very nice. Having this, like, interconnected world in a racing game is kind of interesting. And just the courses to choose from. I mean, that's a lot of courses. We got fucking Agrabah. We've got freaking Peach Beach. We've got the Land Before Time down here. We've got Pirates of the Caribbean. We've got Thousand Acre Woods. We've got fucking Hyrule Castle. I mean, there's so many places to go, which is cool. You know, a lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. The Mega Mushroom. Also, bro's thinking he's freaking Sonic grinding on rails. So you're not Sonic, you're not freaking Tony Hawk, you're in a cart. You shouldn't be grinding on rails, bro. Balloon battle, I like balloon battles. Baby Peach. Wireless. They're old model. They're back from the Super Nintendo. That's amazing. 1992. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yoshi. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice, but definitely I'm sorry, what? A cow, a penguin? I'm like, come on. Come on, Nintendo. I mean, they look gorgeous, but again, $80 price tag, definitely not worth it. Nintendo just has to stop being Nintendo. The Land of Hyrule is almost the same kind of layout, too. Like right there in the middle. You got the desert off to the side. Gerudo Desert right there. But have the mountains, which would be Death Mountain right here. But in the new Echoes of Wisdom, Death Mountain was actually moved over here. So, you know, got the Lost Woods. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing that it's all interconnected and you can somehow just like drive to the next area, course, or whatever. And then I'm guessing once you complete all of this, you'll have to go back to like the castle area and they'll probably something to send you on up to Rainbow Road, which would be cool. You know, it'd be really cool getting shot over to like Isle Delfino and getting to race around those places as well. Maybe DLC, I don't know, but I'm guessing because if it's locked behind completing the game, yeah, once you complete the game, you'll be able to go back to the castle and you'll have a way to shoot yourself up to Rainbow Road, which is kind of cool. I like how they all have like they have outfits for like each occasion. It seems like for the Boo Cinema, they're all wearing like Halloween type costumes, and with the beach I saw with Daisy in like a bathing suit or something. So I'm guessing like each level might have like its own unlockable kind of attire that may not be there at first, but you can unlock it. Yeah, like here we got like a bathing suit. She's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, definitely not worth $80. not. But let me know what you guys thought of the direct, and if you'll be buying Mario Kart World for $80. But Nintendo, you gotta stop. You gotta stop Nintendoing. Like seriously, you guys make great games, but that alone, people are tired of you guys being like a generation or two behind the consoles. Your games are just like maybe a Zelda title, but like Mario Kart, no, it's not worth $80. Not. Especially since it's something you could easily release on the Switch as well right now. So, Daisy. But yeah. Let me know whatever you think of. Whatever you can think of. But that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.